Hi everyone. Many years back, I went to a party. I parked my car in an open parking, but when I returned back, I found so many cars all around me and I was unable to take my vehicle out. Though I reverse parked it, but I was unable to take it out. I must admit that I am not very good in reverse driving. The one way I have to take out was to drive it back onto the footpath where people are continuously walking and drive along the footpath to a long distance and thereafter get down to the road. I tried my level best, but even I could not put the car back onto the footpath. One gentleman present over there, he saw my discomfort. He came forward and he offered to help me. Reluctantly, I agreed, and I saw him very deftly. He took the car, put it on the footpath, drive it back, and put it on the road. I thanked him. So, this became a joke in my family that I cannot drive well in the reverse direction. It is not that I never tried. I tried to overcome this weakness of mine, and with my new car having 360-degree camera, I am now quite well and very adept to drive it in the reverse way. I am Khalid Ahmed with 40 plus years of corporate world experience. I am an EMCC accredited senior practitioner having experience of coaching business managers and CEOs. Today I am going to talk about three things. First of all, about the silent disruptors. Secondly, the way to influence our employees to give their best. And the third thing is how to make the employees accept and adapt any change initiative. The reason I told you the story is that we all have some strength and also some weaknesses. We work to overcome this weakness, how best we may try. There may be some times we are unable to overcome this, as it happened with me in that public place. This type of disruption, it causes distress in us, and this distress gradually gets converted into getting overwhelmed, anxious, angry at times, or even becoming stressed. In the business world, the maximum disruption happens because of the silent disruptors. I call them silent, and they are anger and stress. As a manager and as a leader, if we do not know how to manage, how to take them in our stride, then these silent disruptors, they will become quite potent enemy for us. They will destroy our health, our mental peace, and the organization we are working with. Statistics shows worldwide this silent disruptor like stress and anger, they kill more people than those are happening due to road accident. Why I am calling them silent? Because they remain within us for some time. They create the discomfort very silently. Our things are not visible to others, and by the time they become visible through other manifestations, it is too late. So If we want to be successful, we have to control, we have to manage, we have to know when and how we should be able to handle these disruptors. Once, as a manager, we come to know the role they are playing and the way they are getting us overwhelmed and getting us stressed. I may ask you a question that as managers, is it right for us to put on a continuous basis our employees on tenterhooks, on forcing them to complete tasks in the guise of deadline is coming, we have to meet the deadline, and this or that, one or the other pretext? Is it not possible that, okay, the same stress is also going to disrupt their health, their mental ability, and their family life? Just as we are getting concerned for our own health, our own mental peace, as managers and as leaders, it is our duty to take care of our own people. There are many different ways of getting things done. People will do things if we allow them to do in a more natural manner. For example, we as senior level managers or CEOs or leaders, we understand when a job is to be finished, what is the importance of the job, and when it should start and when it should end. If we do our homework, get it organized properly, and discuss and give the required lead time to our employees, then they will be happy to give their best, understand the importance of the task. So my request will be, do not create this urgency. Everything cannot be urgent and everything cannot happen at the 11th hour. We know as managers the better time and the best time when to start, when to finish a job. So allow enough time for the people. People can understand that, okay, there can be some emergency, there can be some urgency sometime, but not every time. If we do that, then most likely our people will give their best to us. Third thing comes to any change initiative. As human beings, we are always reluctant to accept any change. We are very comfortable in our comfort zone. No one wants to come out of that unless pushed too hard. And in any organization, employees, they always consider this any change that is happening from whatever was continuing as a disruption. Take the example of the pandemic, which is not long back has gone. Thousands of people, they lost their job. It is very difficult to maintain their family. They do not know what to do, how to manage, and what not has happened with most of them, those who lost their job. The fortunate few who remained, they had to work from home virtually. Post-pandemic, what happened? When organizations or as managers and CEOs, we try to force our people to come back to the old routine of working directly from office instead of doing this virtual thing. The result we have already seen. What happened? The Great Resignation. Even nowadays, after nearly more than a year after this pandemic is officially over, people highly loathe at the idea of the hybrid working hours. Working few days at home and working few days in office. Even today evening also on the LinkedIn, I saw a poll. The question was asked, what you will prefer, working from home or working from office? About half an hour back, more than 60% replies, answers were in favor of working from home. So, but the business is dynamic. There are many environmental factors which can impact our business, which can lead us to bring a change because things are changing. Maybe there is a competition, maybe there is a scarcity of raw materials or whatever. It is not that employees, they are always putting the roadblock to any change initiative. They need to be taken on board, and that task rests on we senior managers and the CEOs and the leaders. If we try to explain to them the need of this change and do this honestly, tell them truthfully, and be a partner with them in a compassionate manner and speak to them empathetically, they will understand. So the first thing is we have to be truthful. We have to make the talk and walk the talk. Then our employees will accept that change is inevitable. Now because of so and so, this change thing is happening, and slowly they will accept and gradually they will adapt to it. So my humble submission, if all these things which we discuss, they make any sense to you, they resonate with you in one way or the other, then I invite you to a 3-day challenge so that we can discuss in depth each of these topics. I am going to announce the exact dates for this 3-day challenge tomorrow. And the challenge is not very far. Do join me for the 3-day challenge. Thank you so much.